There's something about the Australian outback that just keeps calling you back for more. We've been planning this trip for a while. 3 mates on 3 DRZs to cross the Simpson Desert in Outback Australia. But unfortunately, only 2 will make it. Well, it's day 6, early morning at Betoota, and today I've got an important decision to make. Will I meet my mates Craig and Pato at Alice Springs, or will I head home? I should do a once over. I always forget something. They're all done up.
Those tanks you don't actually need a tool set, do you?
No.
You only get 12 shots on the roll with this too.
Yeah, too heavy for the Simpson. This thing, I had it overloaded. It's a shame I broke the windscreen off.
Yeah.
It's in the bin over there now, but it was sitting about that high and it was good. It kept all the wind off my chest. And
there's no way of...
I'll make another one when I get home. So, but anyway, should be good. So yeah, I'm going to go down to Dion's lookout, have a look down there, and then head back. Last night, this gentleman John helped me plan a route from Betoota all the way through to Alice Springs, and they'll be taking that route too, and have offered to help if I end up in trouble. But I'm still yet to decide. Alright guys, thank you very much. And it's not the first time I've had an offer like that from fellow travellers. It's comforting and it's much appreciated. Yep. This morning I thought I'd head up to Dion's lookout where I can think with a clear head. I'm in no hurry and I've got plenty of time up my sleeve. I really didn't do myself any favours overloading the bike and wearing the wrong boots. I managed to drop the bike in the dunes, I did myself a leg injury, and now getting on and off the bike is becoming more difficult. Here it is, Dion's lookout. After a few years, looks a lot greener. Wasn't this green last time? It had lots of rain out here. Looks amazing. So this monument here is for Dion Brooke, aged 20 years of Birdsville. He was tragically killed in a helicopter accident 18 nautical miles southwest of this point, the 25th of the 4th, 1996. Peace to all travellers who share this view. And it says here, some people come into our lives, leave footprints in our hearts, and we are never ever the same. Is that the truth? What a fantastic view. Just the vastness of this place helps put everything in perspective. I'm glad I came back here. It makes you realise how insignificant your problems can be. Man, my leg hurts. Alright. A lot of off-road caravans.
The view up at Dion's lookout is always amazing, but I still haven't made a decision. I'm not quite ready to end my trip just yet. I'm a little torn because I'm only 6 days into a 2.5 week trip. So I'm headed back west again to a rest stop just near Betoota, where I can make a phone call to my family and see what they think. Then all of a sudden I spot something interesting off to the right, so I'm going to pull over and take a look.
Over there's an emu. I'm going to see if I can get the drone up and get a closer look at it.
In the far off distance there's a solitary emu, a modern day dinosaur, most likely a female in search of its next mate. The female lays 5 to 15 avocado green eggs over several days. When finished, the female wanders off, leaving the male to incubate the eggs. Females can mate several times and lay several clutches of eggs in one season. And so it's the male who raises and protects their chicks until they're about 6 months old. Emus are diurnal and omnivorous, and they can drink up to 18 litres of water, and also go for long periods without eating. Emus are the second largest bird in the world, and can stand up to 2 metres in height and weigh up to 60 kilos, with the females being the largest. And just like Kim Kardashian, females are slightly wider across the rump. Female emus also have an air sac at the bottom of their neck, which produces a large drumming sound, used to find a mate and warn off other females. They are naturally inquisitive, and this one doesn't even seem to mind the drone. And so it was just myself and a solitary emu out here in this peaceful landscape with no one else around. What a great way to ground yourself, simplify things, and reset the mind.
Back at the Dreamtime Serpent, because I know I can get phone coverage here. And I've got an important decision to make, and I want to consult my family as well. Oh, it hurts freaking getting off this bike with my leg. I can barely put weight on it. Done something to it.
I'm worried about making it worse, and this morning my foot was turning a lovely shade of purple.
Stopped here for a quick break and I got phone reception. Just going to give my family a ring. Nice little rest stop, just 5 k's from Betoota. There's all these little finches nesting in here, which is pretty cool. Zebra finches. See them down there, jumping around. Probably hoping I'm going to leave.
Meanwhile, somewhere out in the middle of the Simpson Desert, Craig and Pato are on their second day of their 3-day east to west Simpson Desert crossing. And if I'm going to meet them in Alice Springs as planned, I've got to make the decision to go now. Unfortunately, my family weren't any help. They said, it's my decision. And so, after taking the advice of that first zebra finch, I decided to go home. That desert isn't going anywhere, and I plan to be back. But if I was to change my mind, this intersection from Bedourie to Windorah is my last opportunity. Should I go left or should I go right to Windorah? Well, the decision is made. I'm going home. Windorah is only 110 kilometres now, but it'll still take me another 2 days to get home. I think I feel satisfied that I've made the right decision. And as my adventure is slowly coming to a close, I pass another rider whose adventure is probably just beginning. Good luck, mate. You know you're not far from Windorah when sand dunes reappear amongst the rolling grasslands. It's a beautiful sight, that contrast between the red and the green. And it's not long before we arrive in Windorah. And just like that, our desert adventure is now over. Time to refuel the bike and refuel myself.
Something you see every day.
My plan now is to knock as many Ks off as I can. I'll either stop at Quilpie for the night or Charleville. We'll see.
Alright, Quilpie. That way through.
As you exit Windorah, you'll see the Windorah Solar Farm, which kind of looks a bit out of place. 246 to Quilpie, but not before crossing the famous Cooper's Creek. And like a final reminder of where I've been, I passed the last sand dune on this journey. And up ahead is a family of emus.
Pretty young ones and their father. Yeah.
There we are. It's finally time for a well-earned rest break.
for a rest stop. Let's keep going. 30 k's from Quilpie roughly. I'm not sure whether I'll stay there or might go into Charleville. Another couple of hours. The Quilpie. Alright. Oh, hopefully they don't run across the front of the bike. Yeah, of course they will. Alright, dirt detour. Dirt detour, just what I feel like.
And then finally we arrive in Quilpie. Like most outback towns, Quilpie really takes pride in its appearance. And how cool are these steel cutouts in the main street? But it's way too early still, so I'm not going to stop here. I think I'll head on to Charleville. And then, as the sun starts to set, I finally arrive in Charleville. Time to find a place to stay for the night. Next time round is our final episode of this Outback Adventure, where I head home.
Alright, let's go home. Leaving Charleville for home. Alright, quick stop at Roma. Coffee, milk and a Snickers.
With plenty more adventures, it's a 950-kilometre ride from Charleville to home at Mount Tamborine.
There it is. Home. Oh, that's it. Back home. Just got in before dark. Oh, well, that's that trip over. Well, that's it. We're home. It's a little bit worse for wear now. The screen's broken. Anyway, just did the job. Just came from Charleville today. Charleville to Mount Tamborine in one hit. It's a big run for a little DRZ. Anyway, signing off.
But that's not all.
Right, so tomorrow Craig and Justin finish their trip, and I want to congratulate them on that because they did an awesome job, and I wish I could have been there with them. And so the plan is I'm going to go and meet them and surprise them. Just put another windscreen on the DRZ because that got broken, so she's all good again. The other thing I got, I'll spin the phone, made up this sign, so I'm hoping this will get their attention.
It's just a matter of finding them.
In the middle of bumfuck somewhere. Let's have a look and see how they're going, where we are.
Then, just as I'd nearly given up, I managed to find them.
Stop here for beers! How are ya?
Oh,
How's it going?
yeah, good.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers,
See you.
boys.
That was random.